Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing this morning? I'm out here getting my walk on before I go to work. Uh, as you see, it says good morning. I said that already. But the rest of the title is God is a promise keeper. Do you believe he'll promise keeper? Hey, he'll keep his promises. He'll never leave you or forsake you. And he won't. He won't leave us. He hasn't left us. It's always us leaving him, but he hadn't left us. Wherever we left him, that's where he is. He wait for you to turn back to him. Because God is a promise keeper. I woke up with that in my spirit. God is a promise keeper. I'm still here. I'm still standing. No matter what the devil has tried, gonna try, I'm gonna continue to look to the hills where my help comes from. Because my help comes from God, my daddy. See, we have to realize trouble may come, but it won't last. It won't last. And I talked about a couple of days ago, don't allow your adversity to be your distraction. Because when you go through things, the devil wants you to stop following God. The devil wants you to turn your back on God. That's not the time you turn your back. You turn your face to God and lay before him so he can give you the strategy to move past what you're in. Because if God brought you to it, he gonna bring you through it. Adversity doesn't feel good. No, it does not. But adversity happens, so some of us that forget sometimes that God is still in control. That's to let you know that. And it's also for you to learn to get you some spiritual muscles. Grow you some spiritual muscles. Just stick your chest out. Get your spiritual muscles. I am strong. I am who God has called me to be. See, you have to start speaking things to yourself, about yourself, when God has spoken to you in your private room, at your altar. What has God spoken to you? I know what he's spoken to me. He's a promise keeper, y'all. God is a sure enough promise keeper. How many of you know he's a promise keeper? Some of us have a praise that it feel like it's shut up in our bones because God been so good to us. But God is a promise keeper. Don't let your adversity, the trouble that may come, don't let that be your distraction. Don't let that be your distraction. Stay focused on God. Yeah, trouble gonna come, because that's life. Life gonna be life. But guess what? God is God, and he is God all by himself. He don't need Gigi help. I just tell him every morning, thank you for another day to represent you the way you should be represented. That's what I do. I can't tell nobody else what to do with their life, what to do about your relationship with God. I can't tell you that. But because that's a personal. Your relationship with God is personal. Can't nobody else tell you how to do it, when to do it. It got to be something within you that you want to do it. You want to just lay before him. That's something you have to want to do. Can't nobody make you do it. Because if somebody make you do it, it's just not going to be the same. Because it wasn't your idea. It wasn't something that God convicted you about. So when God convicts you to do something, just do it. Because one thing I do know, God will never lead you wrong or astray. He's not going to leave you out here by yourself. Pray, meditate, fast, praise. Because when you look back over your life, I know all of us can think of some things we can just tell God, thank you for. And when I think about it, I could have been dead and gone over 30 years ago. Oh, my. 34 as a matter of fact. That's my praise. See, because I tell y'all all the time, don't be afraid of your story. Don't be ashamed of your story. Everybody has a story. Guess what? I'm still here to tell about December 18, 1990. So, what I'm going to do? Oh, my. I'm going to keep telling the story. Because I'm here. I'm glad I'm here. I didn't know what God had in store for me that day when he saved my life. But from that day to this one, I'm a praise him. I'm a shout. I'm a run around the church. I'm a have worship at my house by myself if I have to. Because I'm grateful. I'm just that grateful to the God that we serve. I'm just that thankful. And you know, that day, I didn't realize it then, but grace and mercy was covering me. Because when I say that home invasion, I remember it like it was yesterday. But God didn't allow them to touch me. He didn't allow them to touch me. So that's why I say, celebrate every win that you have. Big or small. For me, that's a big win. I wasn't even where I am now, wasn't there then. I was scared as I could be, and people say, you scared? Yeah, that's on emotion. And those that say they don't get afraid, I don't know what universe you living in, but we all have those type of emotions. As long as I don't stay there, fear cannot paralyze me. Because fear will make you stop living your working and living your passion. Fear will stop you from doing what God has told you to do. Because fear has paralyzed you. So you thinking about what other folk gonna say, what they think. I don't even care. I don't care anymore. I used to care a great deal about what people thought about me, even what they said. But I had to learn, gee, they ain't got a heaven or hell to put you in. So what God has told me to do, I'm going to celebrate every win. I'm going to celebrate every event. I'm going to celebrate every book. I'm going to celebrate every time somebody asks me to speak. I'm going to celebrate every time somebody asks me to pray for them. I'm going to celebrate the win. Because God picked me. He picked little old Gigi to be his mouthpiece. And I don't take it for granted. Because he didn't have to pick me. But he chose me when I was in my mama's womb. Hey, he chose me then. I didn't know how my life was going to pan out. I didn't understand why I didn't have friends. Elementary, junior high, high school. I ain't had that many friends. I still have one today that is still my friend. And I just didn't know why. People used to say ugly stuff. Even when I got grown and working, had a supervisor, just didn't care for me. And I wondered why. And somebody say, it's not you. It's what's in you that they don't like. So I've taken that all the way where I am now. And I'm just thankful to God. I'm grateful that God walks with me and talks with me. Because I am his own. Celebrate your wins, y'all. Continue to celebrate your wins. And watch God keep a smile on your face. Don't worry about the naysayers. You're going to have some negative Nancy's and some doubting Thomases. Don't you be one of those in your life. Don't you be your own negative Nancy or your own doubting Thomas. Because God, if he gave it to you, he means for you to birth it. Have a sense of accountability, what God told you to do. celebrate every win, big or small. Y'all be blessed. Love y'all. Y'all have an amazing Friday. It's about to be the weekend, y'all. See y'all later.